Alright guys, we're getting a Whirlpool KitchenAid ice maker, and this unit is not making ice. So I'm going to show you how to fix it, maybe save you some money. Alright, we're going to check the switch, and we're also going to check the thermistor, and this unit has two. And this one tells the ice maker to turn on, to make sure it's cold enough to actually go into a harvest or even call for water. So if this guy's not working, the ice maker is not going to be doing anything. This was replaced some time back, and I wanted to do a video on it to show you guys. All right, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to check, make sure your switch is working. If the switch is not working, the ice maker will not make ice. It will be turned off. So you want to locate where this switch is located on the wires. Now I've done that for you. Set your meter to continuity, and sorry buddy, it's going to be one of these wires. Once we hit it, we'll get continuity, and I think it's this guy back here. Okay, so that's the thermistor. Okay, so we'll just leave that right there. We have good ohms, good resistance, which is this guy here we're measuring. So now we want to check the switch. So out of that, we're going to go over here, and I think the red, all right, so that must be on. Yep. Now if we turn this off, it should go off. So switch is working. All right, there, we're good with that. That's not the issue. Sometimes you have a bad switch. Why replace the ice maker just for a switch? All right, now we're gonna check this guy. All right, nothing. So he's bad. So instead of replacing the entire unit, slowly pry, nothing crazy. You don't want to break it. See that? The wire is broken. All right, so we're gonna fix this ice maker and hopefully save the day. All right, so we're gonna peel this back, cut back here, take this tape off. And we have some extra length here. It's not being used. You can pull it forward. So that once it's forward enough, now you're not using the same area, meaning the twisting is going to be relocated. So we can actually take this piece out for now so we can repair it. Now if you look closely, it's pretty much cut in half. So we're going to cut this back, and the best thing to do would be to solder this. So you can include this in your repair if you want, and you solder it. And the harness assembly sometimes might be available. In fact, I will double check and list the part number for this assembly. So a lot of times, instead of replacing the ice maker, you replace the assembly, the whole thing. In fact, there's a part number to it, so that would be the answer. But you still have the option to repair it. So, all right, so I'm going to peel this back. All right, so now you want to pay attention to the wires. You want to make sure you get them back in the proper location, polarity. So we have the long piece and the short piece. So go ahead and separate them so you can strip them back. Like I said, soldering would be the best solution, but for right now, this will totally work. We're going to wrap it. I'll show you how to do it. And I'm going to electrical tape it up, and it's going to be totally fine. All right, pay attention to how, in fact, sometimes you could look at the coloring, the writing, and that's how you know as well. So just a little pointer, but if you're not sure, put them back together and you will see short to long, long to short. We're going to strip those. All right, so we're going to strip it, and we're going to twist these well. Like I said, soldering is ideal. This will work just fine. It's not the best design from Whirlpool, so obviously it's going to fail. I do have a wire stripper, but I grabbed the wrong one, so I thought this was a wire stripper. All right, you're going to use good electrical tape when you do these things. Don't go cheap on it. We just know we have a good connection. Now let's put it back in. All right, so it's going to rotate, and this will basically just turn with it. And like I said, I will leave a link to the harness. That's a part number on the harness. So the next best would be to replace the harness. It comes as one assembly instead of replacing the ice maker. All right, thanks for watching.